my loves, it's time to talk about all of our autumnal TBR and channel plans. Fall is my absolute favorite season and I did not get a fall last year, so we're making up for it. I am planning to release a video every single day in October. To answer your questions, yes, I do think I am delusional, but I'm also really excited and I think we can make it work. So here's the breakdown. I'm going to be releasing 2 videos on YouTube, long form videos, 1 vlog, 1 sit down video every week. And then for the days that I am not posting on YouTube, I'll be over on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts with a short form post. If it doesn't go up one day, it doesn't go up one day. And I'm gonna try to be chill about this, but also try to make as much content as I can because I love fall and we are finally in a place that is cold. Okay. Let's talk through video plans as well as some of the books I'm going to be reading. Let's go in order of least unhinged to most unhinged. I will be doing a very nice cozy fall reading vlog, reading cozy fall books. This is an excuse for me to read A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping because I absolutely need to read that book. I feel like we've all been waiting so long for the sequel to The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, and I am very excited to pick up A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping. As far as I know, this is not a direct sequel. You guys also gave me some great recommendations, so I will be reading a smattering of these, not all of them, but a smattering. Sipsworth by Simon Van Buie, which I think is an elderly person who wants to end their life but ends up making friends with a mouse. And I recently made friends with a rat at 3 in the morning, so maybe that would be a fun experience for me. The Cinnamon Cafe by Olivia Harper is on Kindle Unlimited and was recommended to me by my channel member Chris. Thank you, Chris. Chris reads so many books and I feel like if he recommends something, I'm probably gonna like it. So that's pretty high up on my list. There's also another Kindle Unlimited book, Fall I Want, which sounds like a cute little cozy romance situation. The Cinnamon Cafe is also a cozy romance situation. And then Wormwood Abbey, I think, has a salamander and or dragons in it, which sounds so far up my alley. So those are all the things that I'm going to be choosing from for our fall cozy video. We're gonna be hanging out in the English countryside, sitting in front of this fire, reading a lot of cozy books. Next up, I am doing a Dark Academia video, and it is solely so that I have an excuse to get Calabasas. I am this close from taking the bus for an hour to get my hands on a copy of this book. I don't want to listen to an audiobook. I don't want to read it on my Kindle. I am so sick of not having a book that I can turn pages. But I know I'll be devastated if I buy this book and then I can't bring it home with me, which obviously I can't because we're traveling for many more months, but it might just have to happen anyways. Other Dark Academia things. I'm actually gonna keep the other 2 secret, but one of them is a short story collection. I've never seen a Dark Academia short story collection before, so really thrilled for that. I think that'll be a good way to explore new authors, and hopefully the people in this short story collection will also have longer works that maybe I can pick up at a later date. And then there's also another really chunky read. So that's gonna be a big reading week for me. But I love Dark Academia. In the beginning of my channel, I posted this video. Wait, fetus me, it's still up if you wanna go see it, where I read so many Dark Academia books in one video, and I did the same thing with witches. I did like a witch video and a Dark Academia video, and I read so many books. And I loved so many of them. Like some of my favorite books, Vita Nostra and Catherine House and Babel came out of that video. I love Dark Academia, but I feel like because I read so many of them, I needed to like give it a couple of years for people to write more Dark Academia. The shelves have been restocked and it is time to do a part 2. Okay, what else is happening? We're doing fall cozies. We'll also have to do like scary books. I am planning a 24-hour readathon where I am reading spooky, scary things. I want you to tell me in the comments, please. Everyone was so nice when I posted on Instagram and on YouTube my call for recommendations, but the one thing I need more of is scary books. So if you have scary book recs, please let me know. You don't have to have read them yourself, just anything you know that is super scary. I'm compiling a list. I'm watching lots of other booktubers, but it's always more fun when I also get recommendations from you guys. So I would love to read a Stephen King, since last time I did a scary book video, I read Pet Sematary, and that ended up being one of my favorite horror books of all time. I would also like to find something newish released this year or last year, because I fear I may be about to DNF Grady Hendrix' Witchcraft for Wayward Girls. I am not enjoying it. and I feel like I need something new and different. Maybe I just need some good horror that's written by women. If you have recs for that, I would love that. Some of you did already give me excellent scary book recommendations. I have those written down. Thank you very much. Okay, and then the last vlog idea I have is really unhinged, and I don't really have much more to say to you than apples. There's an apple tree on this property. There's a lot of apples, and I took one look at that apple tree and I said, we're doing an apple video. I don't know what that means yet, but I can promise you it will be very unhinged and it will be very fun. So we're gonna do an apple video. You guys really came through for me. I have this entire piece of paper is just filled with books about apples, so thank you so much for giving me so many of those. My favorite author has a book out called Hemlock and Silver, and it's a Snow White retelling, and I don't know, my brain just decided to shut off, but I forgot about that, and then two of you guys were like, you haven't read Hemlock and Silver yet? That has apples in it. I'm absolutely going to be reading Hemlock and Silver, as well as some other of your very lovely apple recommendations. Some of these multiple people recommended. So maybe we're gonna be reading Black River Orchard by Chuck Wendig. Maybe we're gonna be reading First Frost by Sarah Addison Allen. I have to take a look at this list a little bit more in depth, but those are some of the top contenders so far. If you have additional Apple recommendations, please leave them in the comments. Oh, one more thing. My channel members, actually, I think by the time you're seeing this, we've already done book club. We read a book together every quarter, and for fall, we read Isabella Nag and the Pot of Basil, which is marketed as a cozy fantasy, but my channel members say that it's definitely darker than a traditional cozy fantasy, and I'm not quite finished with it yet, but I do have to agree with them. It is quite a bit darker. I would say it's more of like a dark fairy story, goblin market retelling type vibe than it is a cozy fantasy. So if that's on your radar, heads up about that. I will be finishing that as soon as possible because we are reading that next week in our book club. And I'll be releasing the next pick for winter book club very soon here. So if you want to join channel membership and hang out with us on live streams and join our book club, somebody needed attention and knocked you over. This is Murphy's. He is the dog that we are dog sitting right now. And he is a Velcro puppy. And he is currently sitting in my lap and he needs some pets. But if you want to join the channel membership for live streams and book club, there's currently only one tier. We would love to have you. The join button is next to my name. So those are all the vlog plans. There's also going to be some sit down videos happening of various levels of chaos, so stay tuned for that as well. Some of them involve me recommending fun things to you. I'm gonna do like a folklore video, which I'm very excited about. Some of them involve me making lots of cocktails and talking to you about books. And one of them involves me reading in a very, very fun, very, very old library in Budapest. Now, the Goodreads Choice Awards are also fast approaching, so I need your help. You need to let me know what you would like to see from me in terms of Goodreads Choice Awards content. I actually really loved what we did last year where I had a jar full of prompts and a jar full of all of the categories, and I basically picked one challenge per category, one way of choosing my TBR. So we could have Murphy's pick one of the books I'm reading. You guys, obviously, I would love for you to pick. We did some where I read like the lowest rated and the least amount of reviews on Goodreads. I would love to do stuff like that again. So if you have opinions about whether or not you want me to read a whole category or read something from each category, let me know in the comments, as well as I would love to know if you want me to do the thing where I pick something from each category. Let me know if there are any prompts that you really liked seeing last year or any that you think I should change or something fun that you have to add to that video. Okay, that is everything that I currently have for plans. So if you think me and Murphy should read anything else, you'll have to let us know in the comments and we'll add it to our TBR. He obviously is going to pass away if I don't immediately rub his tummy. So I'm gonna go do that so that we keep this sweet boy very safe. Maybe we'll have to take him on a little walkie later. And we will see you guys for a lot of content in the month of October and beyond. You know, there was a time when I was worried that he wasn't going to warm up to us. I don't think we have to worry about that anymore. Okay, I love you all. Happy reading. And we will see you on Sunday for the first of our October readathon situation. If you're not already following me on TikTok and on Instagram and you like seeing short form content, make sure you go follow me over there. I'm Katie Marie Reads on everything. I should also be cross-posting everything on YouTube, but sometimes videos only work for one platform. So if you want to make sure you don't miss anything, I would recommend following me on all three. That's it. See you Sunday. Bye.